Now in upcoming Helix newsletters, I'm going to be telling you about Planet Helix. Planet Helix is where I live, obviously, with my wife Lynda, here in London, Ontario, and we're in the east end of the city. And we bought this house in the early 90s for about $92,000, I think. And we barely had 2 nickels to rub together. But we've been here now about 25 years, and we love the East End of London. Planet Helix is where we run the band from, and the house has been totally renovated with architectural antiques. It's been on MTV, Much Music, in all sorts of publications like the London Free Press, the KW Record. When I come out in the morning in the summer, because we're here in the summer, we're in Florida in the winter, this is where I sit right here, and out here, while I drink my coffee usually, and sometimes read my paper, are my bird houses. And anybody that's ever been here knows that when you sit out in the backyard here at Planet Helix, you hear nothing but the chirping of birds in the morning, and I love watching them. I have another birdhouse back here, and there's many that are in the fire lane as well, which runs around the back of the property. Once again, this is really a blue-collar district of London, Ontario. There's nice houses, and then there's not so nice houses. But I love the, how should I say, the uniqueness of this part of the city, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Now, Lynda's the gardener, and she's got many beautiful things in the backyard. It's a good time of the day to actually look at it, because the sun's just coming up. And she's got her hanging baskets, and her dad made those plant hangers. And there's the deck, and nice red maple we planted, and that's the shed that I made a couple years before my dad died. My dad helped me make that, and it's a pretty cool little shed. Look at that. It's got a one of the nicest pine floors. I know it's painted and stuff, but anyway, this is Lynda's potting shed, and believe it or not, that's the upstairs right there. And that sign, that came off her dad's garage back in Blackpool, England. And for good luck. And back here is what Lynda calls the courtyard. And if you open up my antique gate here, which I brought down the street at Gardener's Auctions, and we got this here to keep the cat in. I like to call the cat Houdini because he's always trying to escape. And back here, wow, the sun's bright this morning. I'm going to show myself. There's my shadow. Alright, enough frivolity. And Lynda loves palm trees, so there's a palm tree. And this is stuff she bought at garage sales down in Florida. More hanging plants. That was one of Lynda's excursion into ceramics. And there's the shed I just made for wood. We got yeah, a little bit of gingerbread in there, and yeah. Wow. The courtyard. And that came from my dad's farm. And those are the steel pieces that I did while I was down in Florida right there. And I heard that Route 66 was just made a national highway or something down the States. And my gates, you can't see it, but on the other side it says Helix. And that was made by my neighbor Ian, who has a fire and iron here in town. And we got the Canadian flag up there made from skids. And there he is, Houdini. Actually it's Atomic, but we call him Houdini because he's always trying to escape, aren't you, buddy? Huh? Are you my boy? Yes, I am your boy. Now, one of the things that I really like about the backyard is the fact that we use all our own rainwater from the roof, which you collect behind these doors right here. I don't know if you can see back there, but see that big tank? That holds 500 gallons of rainwater. And what we did was, we have everything, the whole side of the house here runs down that pipe and into that cistern under the deck. And then I have an electric pump right here, and we pump this full, and we take those pails there when I want to water the garden at night. And we just dunk it in that pail there and go water Lynda's garden. So anyway, I love it. Free water. And so that's a quick glance at the backyard of Planet Helix, where we entertain many of our friends. And there's been some celebs back here too, so we love our backyard.